They're not coming. They're not coming. The gentleman that said that they would protect women and children, that we need them because they protect women and children, they read the emails and they're not coming.
Today's video is going to be about how women are complaining men are no longer being gentlemen, men are no longer being chivalrous, men are no longer taking their time to help them when they need help. Although this is what a lot of females have asked for men to stop helping them, stop approaching them, and to literally leave them alone.
I'm gonna need all y'all men to stop talking to us women when we're in public. We do not want to talk to you. Don't be offering us gum at the gym in between sets. Don't be creeping up behind us while we're trying to thrift our next find. Don't be giving us compliments on our outfits. That should not come from you. Leave us alone. We want to be left alone. If you want to meet someone, go to a bar. Get on a dating app. Go to a club. The rest of us that are just out in the wild, we want to be left alone.
So it was put out there in the universe loud and clear that men should leave women alone. Men should stop intervening. Men should stop bothering them in public and just allow them to be. Now men have took on that message. It's also a problem.
Can we talk about when a guy makes a girl pay, or he doesn't open the door for her, or he's just not being a gentleman and he's like, well, you wanted equality. Are you stupid? Are you stupid? We wanted equal rights. Like women should be able to vote and stuff. What? That's literally it. No one asked to pay for anything. No one asked to open their own doors or carry their own suitcases. Don't be manipulative like that. That's crazy. Don't flip it on us like that. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? We wanted to be able to speak and have a voice and get jobs if we wanted to. But please. That argument is so crazy to me. It's really funny. I'm like, oh, you're stupid.
So I was leaving the gym and there was this guy that was leaving at the exact same time that I was. We both get to the door at the same time. I thought he was going to open the door, but he just stops. And I was like, oh, okay. And you know what? You don't have to get the door for me. I will get it for myself. Like, don't worry, princess. I got this for me. What annoys me is when you walk through the door as well. I'm not holding the door open for you. You're supposed to wait for me to slam this door closing your fucking face. And then you can go. Anyways, I'm done asking who's going to be the boys because obviously it's going to have to be us.
Guys, when I tell you, chivalry in this generation is finished. It is absolutely finished. I genuinely want to cry my eyes out. Like, I am just so absolutely frustrated with this generation in terms of dating, in terms of men, in terms of fucking hell. But yeah, let me tell you the backstory. So get this right. So I'm at the gym like a couple days ago, whatever, and it's back day, you know, I was feeling good. I was like, yeah, we're gonna do this, we're gonna get to the workout. Anyway, I go to the lat pull down machine, the one where you pull it down, and I'm a 5'4" girly, okay, so I can't reach high things, you know, like, you know, it's a tough situation for us girlies out there, you know. I'm there struggling for 2.5 to 3 minutes. I don't even know how many minutes I was struggling for. I was up there struggling. I was like jumping up, trying to reach it, trying to unhook it, rehook it, that kind of thing. Thank God one of my friends was there. Like, in the end, he came and like rescued me. However, no one, not one male person was there to help me. And I'm surrounded by a group of guys, and not one guy asked, oh, sorry love, do you need a bit of help with that? No one, nada, niet, nadie. And I was just thinking to myself, I was like, what is going on with this generation?
What a lot of females don't want to acknowledge is that feminism actually is the core reason why chivalry is dead. They call it benevolent sexism. When a man sees a woman as nurturing, feminine, fragile and weak and needs protection, and a man aid to help her in society or in public, they say it's a very harmful, violent historic trait that was used to harm women.
Chivalry should be dead, and believing in it just tells me you think some women deserve violence. And that's literally where chivalry comes from. Knights weren't noble people, they were thugs, and they were prone to some of the worst kinds of violence. It wasn't about protecting women, it was about controlling access to women's bodies based on social status. It was the Madonna whore complex where good women got protection and other women were fair game. We don't need chivalry if you treat your partner as an equal human being with inherent value.
It just shows you how clueless females actually are when they go online and blame men for chivalry being dead, when it was actually something that feminism heavily contributed and made sure that it would be eradicated in society.
This might be controversial, but I don't care. I'm all for being an independent girly, but you're telling me you see a small human being, you see a small girl carrying a large box, clearly struggling. And I don't know, about 3 men don't walk past me and minded their business. Hello? You don't want to help? You don't want to offer to help this small little human being? Chivalry is dead.
I just need to ask, what is the expectation for chivalry in 2026? Last 2 months, every time I get on a subway, all of the men are sitting, the women are standing, even when it's not crowded and every seat is taken by a man. I'll be having my bag, my coffee, holding my dog. Nobody even bats an eye, looks up from their phone to offer me their seat. The only person that has done it recently was an elderly man, which obviously I did not allow him to give me his seat.
Dear warehouse man, please let me explain to y'all how annoying and creepy it is for y'all to sit there and watch unload her whole truck. That is creepy. You just literally stand there and watch me unload my truck, and you're just standing there. Other truck drivers are in the bays next to me, come over there and stand and watch me. Now I feel like a circus freak show because y'all are watching me unload my goddamn truck instead of helping. What kind of men are y'all?
A black woman complained that the man next to her didn't do anything after she accidentally hurt her foot at the gym, and the gym's subsequent actions were shocking. The woman had just finished a workout and casually dropped a handle from a machine. The handle landed on her foot. She was only wearing socks and no shoes, and she cried out in pain. A man nearby was exercising alone. He looked over after hearing her shout, but then continued his workout. The woman became upset and said the man showed no concern. She argued that he should have come over to check if she was hurt and show basic care. She later filed a complaint with the gym about his behavior. The man did not argue with her and tried to ignore the situation. However, he was surprised when gym staff asked him to leave. Staff told him he failed to show mutual help to another member. The man now says he was treated unfairly and is preparing to sue the gym. He believes he did nothing wrong and that he was focused on his own training. The incident has divided opinions online. Some say people should help others in need. Others say help should be voluntary, not forced.
So it has come to my attention that the fellas are now starting something where they're saying they're going to be financially celibate, meaning that they're not going to be spending any money on a woman until marriage. Okay, this is my thing. What woman in her right mind can you actually date and not spend no money on her until y'all get married? It's like y'all are saying, y'all are upset with women who are becoming celibate and saying, well, since y'all saying that y'all want to wait until marriage, we just ain't gonna spend no money until marriage. A woman who got common sense and is not gonna deal with no scrubby man, that's not gonna work with. More and more y'all come up with things to make y'allself more lonely. Y'all gonna push the male loneliness epidemic even further with that foolishness. The women are making more money now. We're more independent. We're becoming more financially stable than men. And this is not to bash men or put men down. But y'all saying y'all ain't finna spend money on women no more like that. A lot of y'all already ain't spending money on women now because you don't have it to spend. In all honesty, y'all want to be lonely. Y'all want to be in a position where you walking around angry because you can't really get the attention of a woman. And until you do all of the things that a man needs to do, which is provide, protect, and lead, y'all are going to be constantly having the same issues that y'all are having regarding women.
They're not coming. They're not coming. The gentleman that said that they would protect women and children, that we need them because they protect women and children, they read the emails and they're not coming. There's more emails, there's more testimonials, and they are not coming. They have not arranged a meeting. They have not sent out an email. They're not coming. So we will gather. A couple weeks ago, I sent out a text message. I sent out a TikTok. I posted it on Instagram, and I asked, we need 1 million voices. We need the collective of remarkable women organizations and groups, and we have received over 100 submissions. So think about it. 100 women's groups becomes 200 women's groups, becomes 300 women's groups, organizations, women in construction, women in law, women nurses of Minnesota, whatever. Your small group that has 200 women, 2 women, or 2,000 women, or 2 million women together, we are the economy of scale that is necessary, because they are not coming. They've seen the evidence, they've heard the crying, the testimonials, and it has not moved them. So that means we must move. There is a link in the bio if you'd like to join, because no one is coming to save us. Women must save themselves.
You see, when it comes to TFL, I've got to set my boundaries straight from the get-go. The only exception where I will give up my seat is for priority reasons. You are either pregnant or you're elderly. That's it. Me give up my seat for an able-bodied man. Because there's way too many princesses arising this year, and it's got to stop. I was commuting to work, I think last week, and mind you, I was not even sat in a priority seat. But I saw this heavily pregnant lady, and I just said, you know what, do you want to sit down and take my seat? Guys, why is it the moment I got up, one man now literally held my shoulder and said thank you, and twisted that his Asian hip towards my seat. I said, hello, get up. Not even get down, get the hell up. I said dead ass, it's not for you, it's for her. So because you're reading newspaper, you're now telling her special treatment. Will you shift? This princess pandemonium, you guys thought I was lying. It might be the next pandemic of 2026. Because instead of protecting and providing, they'll be fighting to just rest their yash. God help us.
And another episode of Today's Men Are Sassy.
We got low tire in the vet.
All these men out here, where they at? And we say, can y'all help us put air in the tire? Not one of them. Not one of them just ignored everything that we said. Thanks for your help. Yep. Thanks for your help.
I cannot.
This is how you know a lot of females are actually very much brainwashed into blaming men for everything, when you actually don't see the bigger issue is that feminism is the core reason why you are having this experience with men. They called it benevolent sexism. They said men who are gentlemen, men who are chivalrous, and men who actually want to aid you and help you because they see that you need help, they called it sexist. The belief that men should protect, provide for women, which can be infantilizing, which means treat someone as a child or in a way which denies their maturity in age or experience. Feminism was against chivalry as it was considered a subtle form of prejudice that frames women as needing to be doted on, which means be extremely and uncritically fond of. This is the exact same thing that females are also complaining about. They want men to be fond of them. They want men to admire them. They want men to serve them. They want men to compliment them. They literally want to be seen as the prize, but feminism said no, you aren't the prize. You aren't seen as this delicate flower. You are just an equal human being as he is, and he should treat you as such. They are the ones who eradicated this treatment that females are complaining about. So to blame men actually doesn't make any logical sense. If anything, it actually shows how ignorant females are and don't seem to recognize that it was your own gender that did this to you, not men.